Alright, what's up everybody? My name is James. Welcome to my channel. You can probably hear it in my voice. I am on day 6 now of having this sore throat. Actually feeling worse than I ever have been for the past 6 days. I did 2 Zwift races and a really hard group ride, which was basically like a race within a span of 24 hours, so my immune system is probably taking a little nosedive. But anyway, here is another Zwift race video. This is from Friday, March 14th. This is again the Ecro World Tour Chasing the Zor series, stage number 4? Yeah, 4. And it takes place on Innsbruckring. If you guys know this course, it's pretty much flat the entire way except for the leg snapper KOM. The leg snapper KOM is somewhere around a 40 to 50 minute really hard effort. What? Did I say minute? I mean 40 to 50 second effort. And if you didn't watch my last video or you just don't know, the Ecro World Tour Chasing series, these are mass start races. So all the categories are starting together, but the results come out separately for each category. Me personally, I really like punchy courses. I like courses that have repeated really hard efforts. And even though I'm a little bit under the weather, I am hopeful for a good result in the B category here. Alright, let's talk about the race. We are going to do the leg snapper KOM 4 times because we are doing 4 laps on this course. We're only about 3 kilometers into this race and a couple kilometers away from the leg snapper KOM. And the A riders are already attacking. So it gets a bit strung out, comes back together, and then we hit the leg snapper. The first time through this KOM, it wasn't an all-out effort, but we were still going at a hard pace. And looking back on this race, all 4 times up the KOM, I actually did a really good job of sticking with the pack and the front of the group. And yeah, as we crest over this climb, most of the A and B riders are still together in this pack. Alright, so if you look behind me here, coming through the pack with this pink visor on and cool puffy afro, this is Benny on Team Relentless, and he sends an attack off the front. 1 or 2 guys follow him and they get a small gap. And Josiah Boda ramps up the speed to bridge across to them before it's too late. When he goes, a few more guys follow him, and I think they form a group of maybe 7 or 8 at the front. That group continues to grow the gap, and any A riders who haven't bridged that gap now don't really have a chance to bridge it anymore. And there are no B riders in that group, so our pace in this group back here settles down a little bit. I believe Travis was the only other A rider from Relentless that was able to follow that move. So the front group has Benny and Travis from Team Relentless. There are 2 Relentless A riders, Richie and Philip, who are in this group with me. So that's 2 more people in this group that will definitely not chase that group. Okay, at this point in the race, the front group is way ahead. So that leaves some space for Richie to send an attack off the front here, which forces the few other A riders to chase that. Philip on our team is just going to sit in and benefit from Richie's attack. This group we're in caught Richie with about 13.6 kilometers to go, and during that chase it looked like there was only one guy that was really willing to do the work. 4 kilometers later here with 9.6 to go, it's Philip's turn. He rolls off the front. I'm guessing the A riders in this group were kind of looking at each other, and maybe the guy who brought back Richie was the only person in this group who was willing to chase it down, and maybe he just didn't want to do it again. But not only that, Philip's really strong. He's a great breakaway rider. So he rolls off into the sunset for the last 14 minutes or so and gets an uncontested result. And so finally that leaves Richie to help us, the B riders. So we get our own personal domestique. Woo woo! As expected, this last time up the leg snapper was the hardest. Sandrine Etienne, who is the GC leader and definitely one of the strongest in this group, and a couple other riders got a very slight gap before the leg snapper, so I made my way up to the front and was able to crest along with this front group of riders here. So there was a group that was behind us, and they are in hot pursuit because we only have about 2 kilometers left. Before the group behind us can fully reconnect, Richie here pushes on the front, Chuck gets on his wheel, and then a couple others follow, and Sandrine in the red helmet also follows.
Up, George, up.
Our group can't keep up that pace, and we are all thinking about the sprint finish, so we don't want to burn ourselves up, and the group behind us makes the catch. Eventually. So looking back on this sprint, I launched it a split second too late. I switched bikes on the trainer a few days ago and I forgot that I don't have sprint shifters on this one, which only became an issue because I wasn't able to keep my leg speed up, so I just didn't have it in the legs today.
Good job, guys.
Yep, that's it. My best today was P3. This is why Kyle Tart was asking me to make the video. Kyle Tart was able to snag the win here, so good win, Kyle. George gets 6th, which is not bad. He says he's not a sprinter. And these are probably the only finishes where I finish ahead of him. He dominates me on everything else. I am not able to do the horrific Saturday and Sunday stages. Thankfully, I guess. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you would like to. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya. Beep boop.